everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Last Day on Earth Survival Day Return. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at update 1.8.5, already rocking the Witch's Head trophy. Let's actually go ahead and take a peek over at the map to showcase a couple of things that we may have noticed. But another thing that I noticed in this newest of updates of 1.8.5 is some new stuff from the pack. But you know what else we noticed? There is no horde coming for us after the witch has died. So I believe this is how it works, is that whenever the witch is dead, the horde will no longer come after you. However, when that thing says will spawn, I think that means both the witch will spawn and the next horde to attack your base will spawn as well. So immediately after killing the witch, you are going to be protected. This is what I discovered. However, with the head, you don't actually have to light the head yet. What I think happens is that you can light the head after the new witch is spawned, for example, and maybe when the horde would be sent at you, if this witch's head is lit, that could go ahead and actually start some preventative measures. But another new thing that I did notice, as you guys pointed out, that I did not properly highlight in the past video was this, the savings pack. But also, okay, so the savings pack is actually really interesting and something that we are going to be checking out a little bit throughout today's episode. But the savings pack is the more experience you earn, the more rewards the pack will contain. A new item is added each time a bar meter is filled up. We're about to fill one up, about to get a new item. I think this thing stays at $5 reduced flat. I think it's gonna last until the anniversary event is over, which is like another 5 days or something like that. So get to getting the EXP, and if you guys do want, you can cash in on this. I think it stays flat at $5, and this thing can get a lot of stuff accumulated, which is why it kind of seems like a solid steal. But another thing that's a little bit of a steal is actually these anniversary packs right here. 20 bucks for the 10. Look at what you can get within. Like, don't get me wrong, this stuff right here isn't even as good as the 6 things you're guaranteed. You can open up to 10, which means you're guaranteed one of these, like one of each of these, and then 4 out of the 6. So like, this is literally the most stacked box we've ever seen, and it's a solid price, all things considered, for it. So I'm more than happy to dive into it, bolster the C4 collection a bit, get some of these super rare weapons such as the minigun, grenade launcher, Scar. I'm more than happy to add this to the repertoire. But if you guys actually want a free way to start getting your way towards some of these anniversary packs and towards the savings pack, there is something absolutely awesome I didn't want to let you guys know about. Link in the description, kind of near the top, for App Zone, an app that literally lets you play games 5 minutes at a time, and you can start earning points towards gift cards that you can redeem, such as Android and iOS gift cards, the same gift cards we utilize for the weekly $2 Play Store gift card giveaway going on every single week. All you gotta do to enter into that is make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to leave a comment down below. We're announcing this past week's winner today, because every Saturday we pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment from a random video, and that is actually going to be the winner for that past week. And then we do kick off a new weekly giveaway as well. So we are kicking off a new weekly giveaway. We're going to be picking the winners of this past week's giveaway in a little bit here in this episode. But make sure you get your entries in to start this week. And then make sure you subscribe, that notification bell hit specifically to make sure you never miss an episode, never miss an opportunity to enter on and an opportunity for me to provide you guys with the latest of information, the latest of new stuff being shown off from all the updates and the whatnot. We actually had to go and grab the bunker code a little bit here, not just for you guys, but also for myself, because we are going to be making a field trip over to the bunker to take out the blind one. It's actually one of the quests here for the raiders. As you guys can see, they do want the blind one taken out. That is something we got to do because our raiding meter has disappeared. Unfortunately, the raiders have not been kind to us, and they appear to have hit us in some sort of perfect fashion where we were not able to retaliate in time, and they wiped out our threat level, which is bad. So we got to start kind of earning our way towards that. So killing the blind one here will make some great progress, and also will make us some great progress on the savings pack, which is a little bit of a double whammy that I want to do. 21860 is going to be yo guys' code for today. Make sure to make use of that. Just like you guys got to make sure to make use of that App Zone. Like I said, link near the description, near the top of the description. Click on that. I'm actually partnered with them, so it does support me as well. And by downloading, not only are you guys helping yourselves earn these gift cards, but you're also helping me continue keeping the weekly giveaway going every single week. Another thing that I want to pop on to do is actually head on over to the Infected Forest, see what it's like during this kind of downtime, see if maybe it's taking some interesting changes or something unique is there. I don't know. Definitely want to check it out. I wonder if the witch will have respawned. That would be beyond spooky, and I might actually run for the hills a little bit. Like I was saying with Abzone, I mean, you guys can go ahead and download it, and you literally can pick any games that you guys like from the list that they got. You play for 5 minutes at a time, and you start earning points on the daily. Pretty freaking sweet deal, if you ask me, especially for a game like Last Day on Earth, where you're constantly traveling in between a couple of locations. Sometimes maybe you don't have the energy to run, so you walk in between those locations, take some time. Well, hot diggity dog, start earning some of that progress towards some of these dankity dank packs. The ones that we open and the ones that we are going to work towards opening as well. Fan-freaking-tastic stuff. Just like apparently these, okay, so these can be blown up with C4. We're going to do that during the next battle. Some of you guys were saying that I made an awful mistake by not using C4, but using too many guns. Guys, I don't think you understand. I value C4 a lot more highly than guns right now. I will definitely take some of these things out with C4 for the sake of science. But honestly, other than that, I'm probably just going to continue using weapons for taking out the witch, because it also appears that nothing really has changed here either. But yeah, it doesn't appear that this place has changed too much. We do still have people attached to certain trees, which is spooky. I'm guessing this is like the witch's nest by the look of it, as spooky as that does appear. So I'm gonna get out of here before I get eaten alive. Ow, Jesus, I'll freaking forget about the thorny things. Those things are not nice either. Allow me to just say that. But I also do want to pay a visit over to the anniversary event and see if anything did respawn there, because it has been at least a day since we've been there, so I wonder if some of the enemies might respawn. But I do hope that you guys do enjoy using Abzone. That is like how I am able to get so many gift cards for myself that I do, and I continue to dish out to you guys, utilize for myself and for some of the coins that I do end up using. So it's a pretty sweet deal, and I hope that you guys do appreciate it. And thank you if you do decide to utilize it. Appreciate it a ton. Just like we're gonna appreciate the bejesus out of this little place here, hopefully with some more of those exploding zombies. I'd actually be really bummed if those exploding zombies did not reappear, because those things are kind of really cool. Can you guys please reappear, Mr. and Mrs. Jambish? I do see some wild turkey. All right, so this is for the sake of science here. I want to see how the savings pack goes. 3, 5, 6, 7. That's what we're at. All right, well, we got to bring that number a little bit up. 3, 5, 6, 7, I believe it was. What are we at now if we take a view? 3, 5, 8, 7. So it does appear that we get 10 EXP a pop. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to figure out if there's like an exact way or kind of a rough estimate of how much each enemy may give us. It seems that turkeys give us 10, so that's good to know. And there's not really any other enemies here, so it doesn't look like the anniversary event respawns. I wish that it did, dude. Those freaking zombies and fireworks or something going on. That stuff was nutty. Would have loved to see that firsthand. But dude, look at how weird this is. Not seeing a horde coming towards our base feels good, man. Honestly, this update was definitely very, very interesting, and I love to see the mechanics that are introduced with the new Infected Forest, and of course the revamped Infected Forest that just looks way freaking cooler than it looked before. Like, look at that thing. And it's not just the big one chilling there. It's actually like a true boss battle. I love it. Here's what I'm doing. I kind of want to go to this oak clearing really quickly, because we might meet the mythical Tom. I've wanted to meet Tom at an oak clearing for such a long time. We got to continue getting the EXP anyways, and then we'll make our way over to the bunker and hopefully make some great progress on the EXP, but also on the raid. But let's just make a quick pit stop over here, shoot a couple things, maybe get that level up for the savings pack, see how that ends up going. All in all, ooh, this is an interesting little, how's this go? I already got fans. Already got fans running at me. All right, well, we got to start taking care of these dudes before they get to spitting. Luckily, if they're mid-spit, you just shoot them up a little bit. Next thing you know, their spit's gone. It's like it's disappeared. And we have unlocked a mechanics pack. For each opening, you get one common item. And look at that. The price, it stays the same. But more things will continue to be unlocked. And hopefully more and more and more will be unlocked. Especially after we're done with the bunker. That pack is going to be dope. I'm going to try and save up and really get a lot of EXP. See if maybe it's possible to max out or something, and see just how insane some of the goods can end up getting. If any of you guys know, I'd love to hear that in the comments as well. That could be your entry into the giveaway if you'd like for today, because I love hearing you guys sometime. Ooh, what is this? We got freaking deer here and some kind of car. What in tarnation is going on? And a dead guy. Oh, this is what's going on here. Oh my god, more toxic spitters. Everybody and their mums I don't even smell that bad, and I'm getting, even the deers were starting to charge at me. You guys see that? It's a conspiracy, I tell you. Conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. It can't be nothing else. All right, do we have another thing after that? That is all that I have to say. Savings pack. No, already really close though. We just have 4,000, already 6,000. Hot dog. This was a great place. Hello, Survivor. Are you really trying to shoot at me with this gun that you have? This gun is actually pretty nice to scrap now, though. Toss this thing in the recycler. Would recommend, actually. And speaking of that, we got to make a quick pit stop back over at home as soon as we're done with this. Toss some more things at the recycler. Just make sure that that thing's always being a busy bee. And, wow, this pickup truck is trash. Maybe also drop off a couple of goodies over at the base as well, so we got a bit of an emptier inventory when we head to the bunker and try to wreak some havoc. I wonder how much EXP the big one's gonna give us. Ooh, I'm actually kind of hyped for that. I feel like this could be exciting. It's like taking out all these enemies, man. It is rather exciting and rather full of EXP. We might honestly already have an EXP level up. And I do wonder, but yeah, if you guys do know what it does have, or if you do want to be specific, I'd love to hear that in the comment section. Just like an updated bunker code. That's some of the super fan-freaking-tastic, super helpful things that you guys just constantly do. If you'd like to do that today, hey, that'd be freaking dope. Because I think deciphering, you know, that could be very helpful for some people. Maybe deciding, you know, when to cash in or when to continue going. You know, how much EXP you want to sink into this before you cash in on it. Like, all in all, like, it starts out like pretty good, and it's only getting better too. And like, even if it has packs included as well, like, I wonder if they'd include some of their new packs that they've done. The ones that we were opening up, I don't think they're available anymore because we already opened them, for example. But the ones that we opened up with the insane stuff within them, I feel like that could be a prime candidate for such a thing. But let's take her on home. Might run out of fuel here. We might have just enough to get this popping off, and then we'll head over to the bunker, potentially plan a meticulous raid for afterwards. Wow, we literally got like 5 fuel left to go. Potentially plan ourselves a raid to get that popping in the process of this episode as well. Depends how the bunker goes, depends how smoothly all is, but it feels, it kind of feels good to not have to worry about people attacking your base, for example. Because, like, well, I mean, it kind of sucks because I like revenge raids, but I mean, for the time, Jesus, this last couple raids did some damage. Holy hell, at least they only broke into different sections instead of committing to one. They could have definitely got over to some stuff, man. That would have been spooky. All right, what we got over here? We just got some of these two. All right, so here's what I think that we got to get going. We got to not yet the phones. What we want to do and what we want to continue doing is putting in the stuff that maybe doesn't scrap as well, or maybe already has a great chance at getting us what we want. Like, for example, the batteries. If you guys don't know, 11% chance at copper and pretty much almost guaranteed shot at scrap metal at this point. But all in all, that's a pretty sweet dealio. So I'm gonna put this sweet dealio away, reorganize the inventory a little bit, and let's head on over to the bunker, shall we? And we'll just continue cooking that up a little bit. But we got the inventory. We got this one random hatchet we got to put away on the lickety split. And there we have it. It's a pretty good inventory for taking on the hard mode of the bunker, if you ask me. However, what we should also make sure to do, like we should always make sure to do, is bring some tickets. We might not have any of the green or reds, but oh boy, do we still have an absurdly large stockpile of yellow. So given the fact that we're looking pretty dang ready with this setup, I say that we equip that second gun to be a little bit of a backup. Let's get going over to the bunker. Let's start getting some EXP and see just how powerful taking down the big one could potentially be. Ooh, we gotta pour some gas as well. Let's get to driving that, and let's get to hopefully a lot of EXP, maybe some level ups too. I wouldn't mind level up over at the bunker. You get some interesting perks such as an increase in health. That's a pretty common question I get. Star, how you get that health? How you get that health there, you hacker? Ain't hacking, guys. Ain't none of that. Just the skill system, which, hey, no worries if you might be confused. Maybe you took a little break from the game, haven't played in a minute. The skill system's pretty freaking big overhaul, my guy. They've been doing some solid work here, but this bruiser perk, that is what we are thirsting for. And oh, do I hope that we can ultimately end up receiving exactly that in its fullest capacity. And maybe the hacker skill too. Hackers, that's a rather nice skill there. ATV driver as well, especially with some of the sneak peeks that we've seen of the ATV, especially over that last dev live stream they did. Whoa, yeah, That has got me feeling rather excited, but I'm also feeling excited about getting into here. So excited, dare I say, that we announced the winner of this past week's $25 iTunes / Play Store gift card giveaway. I did want to say huge congratulations to the randomly chosen video, which was the jackpot, where we were C4 raiding the safe room, where we found a guy's safe room. We broke into it, and guess what occurred? Nothing but a whole ton of happiness when we got on the other side. It was pretty freaking awesome. And a huge congratulations to the randomly chosen comment for that randomly chosen video. The Shadow Virus, your videos always make me have the best days ever, dude. It's freaking awesome to hear. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to hear that I could have such a positive effect on you, and I'm guessing other people as well. That is just thank you so much. I love reading comments like that. Thank you for leaving it, but huge congratulations on being the luckily chosen winner as well. You have been messaged over in the YouTube messaging system. If you don't know how to get there, link to it will be in the pinned comment or in that other thing known as the description. One of the two. Click on it, look for a message from Starsnipe Diggery-Doo over here. Reply to it, let me know Android or iOS, and I'll get you hooked up on the absolute ASAPs. And let's freaking get it! Already got an urgent part as well, and we'll get that going. But best of luck to everyone who did not win in the new weekly giveaway. Apologies that I can't give one out to literally every one of you guys every single week, but best of luck to you boys and girls there. Maybe wish me a little bit of luck here, because we are about to get down and dirty, lads. We're going down, and we're gonna be taking out some tough competition here. Going down to the mythical 3rd floor. We're looking for the one that is blind. Hard mode is active, so this is where we can find them. We'll run across a couple adversaries along the way, such as Push Snaps, Mr. Toxic Abomination, Mr. Exploder. Really, it's like he's got his own Frenzy Giants as well. I forgot about these guys, man. Let's just go and do the finishing blows on these guys. I ain't trying to deal with you much longer than I gots to deal with you. I just want to roll and steamroll on through every single one of you. Make my way to the blind one and start having an extra tier of fun over there. Hello, Exploder. I will take you out quickly as well. I'll take out your buddy, and then, oh my god, insta-kill you. What do you do about that? What do you do when someone rolls up on you with something as powerful as a pump shotgun in full auto mode? Nothing can be done. And if you guys want to know how such magic can be done, all that you gotta do is alternate between hitting auto and that button when you're in the middle of a fight. Doesn't work out of a fight, but in a fight. Mwah! Magnifique and flawless. We do need to save a little bit over one shotgun for the boss battle itself, but after that is all said and done, it ain't even a worry. We are looking as Gucci can be. Goodbye to that turret over there. Mr. Turrets, do you snaps have some turret parts for us? Let's get it. We gotta continue collecting those for future turret upgrades, but also future turret building, especially if the rating system goes as poorly for us as it's gone, because we really got to build back up to that. Oh, dude, I'm not looking forward to that climb. The climb back up to 4 skulls, well, I'm sure you guys are looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to the process, but it is going to take a lot of work and or a lot of pain from me wallet on me end, so we'll need to see how that goes. We need to see how this hydration goes as well. It's running a bit low on that. Might want to find some water, but let's just continue blowing on through these toxic spitters, trying to retain the damage to a minimal level. I gotta save the armor for the blind one and the damage that he can inflict. Spoiler alert, he can do a lot of damage, so we definitely gotta watch out on that. But yeah, that climb back up probably means we're gonna be doing a solid amount of raids moving forward, so I hope if you guys like that, you definitely stay tuned. Prime raiding season is upon us. Anytime we lose our 4 skulls, that's when prime raiding season makes its triumphant return. Debut, like a debut return, kind of. I don't know. I'm making my triumphant return over here to the blind one. Hey, buddy, I killed your wife over in the infected forest there. Sorry to break the news to you like this, but I hope that you like Shotgun Rain, because that can make all things better. What if they changed the blind one boss just like as a part of the update and didn't tell anybody? What if I just discovered and this guy just absolutely does the doo-doo on me, man? That'd be hilarious. It looks like they fixed him, actually, so his freaking hitting glitch isn't as bad. Oh my, dude, Shotgun Raid is doing absolutely magnificent work today. Let's say a no to that dude. Holy hell, either I got the timing really well down, or like this glitch got even better, because as of right now, This is going like super well. We're barely even messing up the timing. Just charges in. Look at how much damage we're inflicting on just such a consistent basis. What do you do if you're the blind one at this point? Nothing but cower in fear. And then I hit the alarm button, and you cowering in fear ain't really as useful as it used to be. The blind one's about to be very useful for a different purpose, however, for a little purpose known as being a loot chest, because we're about to loot the bejesus out of his dead body once he has fallen. Thank you, Mr. Blind One, for all the goods you have provided. They will help me towards red ticket crates, they will help me towards floppy disks, and they will help me towards, hopefully, EXP and the savings pack that we have just added a pack for unlocking to. And this does not say exactly what the pack has, however, I believe it should. Oh, there we go. So we got one of these packs added on, the freebie of these. So it seems that they really like to build up a bit of a variety with what the savings pack offers, which is actually kind of cool. You guys can see you got weapons and a pupper, or not weapon, coins and a pupper. Then you get some weapons, couple crates. I imagine they're gonna continue mixing things up. Maybe you'll get like a freaking stone room. Honestly, I could totally see that being a thing. In like a stone room or something. So very excited to see how this ultimately ends up to play out. We're gonna definitely be building up our EXP. If you guys have any tactics for potentially building up the most amounts of EXP in the shortest amounts of time, that is something helpful that I'd appreciate, and definitely we could put to use, you know, spreading the information, spreading the wealth, being fan-freaking-tastic, and making sure that the maximums of us can, oh my god, burp a little bit. Sorry, I had to burp a little bit. So the maximums of us can acquire the maximums of EXP and get the maximums of stuff after that. So the stuff being the stuff that we literally get from the crate. I am trying to maximize what is received from that, just like I'm trying to maximize here what we receive from our enemies inhabiting this dirty little sewer system. Hello, frenzy giant. You are unfortunately one of those enemies that must be dealt with. I must deal with it, or you will be dealt with, my friend. Look at that. I'm such a bad. I let his arm get stuck in the corner, dude. That seems like the worst way to die. With your arm stuck in a corner, like at least, you know, at least get it stuck against the wall. Have some common courtesy here. There we go. This exploder's about to go. He ain't going out his way though. All right, if you fight me, you go out my way, Mr. Exploder. Step aside. I'll make the calls here. What about you, Locker? I'm making the call that you're gonna have a dog tag. Do I make the calls on the lockers? Is that it? No, not at all. I just have some alcohol with some masking tape on it and the pen writing spirit. Is that spiritus or something? Oh my, the Polish heritage is all coming, jogging back my memory. Oh, dear mama, what will this one have? I like the strategy where we put our butt into the chest to look. Really helped me find these medikits and band-aids. Would not have found them otherwise. Thanks for the water though, real talk. I do appreciate the water. Here's what I don't appreciate. The fact that we're running a little bit low on some other essential things like shotgun range. So we're gonna use the AK to soften up our frenzied giant bore over here. Once this guy falls just low enough, we switch on over to the shotgun and give him the finishing blow. Is he? Okay, there we go. Give him the finishing blows of a lifetime. He got stuck on that corner for a suspicious amount of time. I'm like, you gonna do anything there, bud? Also, how could I have, well, we did get the Frenzy Giant down there. We took out those guys. Ooh, we do still need to get that Frenzy Giant's locker, but honestly, when in Rome, we are kind of in the area. We are continuing to try to stockpile some of this EXP. I wonder if hard mode gives you more EXP, actually, though. That is something that I am curious of, but listen, we want some EXP. We got some enemies chilling over here. I say, let's make the magic happen, take them out, see if maybe advancing a little bit more forwards could Pershnapsky Doodles give us that last bit to uncover what the next piece of the savings pack puzzle is. I think that's a pretty great plan of attack. Total lack of shotgun, however, is an awful plan of attack and might lead to our downfall a little bit here. But we're going to take out our Toxic Abomination buddy #1, and then must snipe the gang. Work begins on the Exploder. However, he's probably going to blow up here in just a jiff, so it's definitely back it up a little bit from that. I take on his parasites before they get a chance to take us on, because they kind of do inflict a disgusting amount of damage. All 3 of those hit you at once. I think you're donezo, dude. Doesn't matter how much armor you got. If you get hit by a triple parasite, it is known to be pretty freaking deadly. We do got one Juan. Last, not Frenzy Giant, Exploder here to go. We do not have the weaponry to take on that last guy. I hope you guys can understand that. So we're just gonna take on this Exploder. Oi! My brain went autopilot there for a sec. That was almost disastrous. Woo! Oh man, so you gotta be dangerous, man. You gotta keep the brain in non-auto mode, manual pilot. Don't want no autopilot brain. That's when things get a little bit spoopy. And, well, that was all. We almost definitely blew up. I know for a fact Exploder explosions will explode you, and you will not come back from them. That I have, learned the hard way a couple of times. Yeah, back when the Exploders were first introduced. Man, throwback to that. We've been playing Last Day for a minute. We've been at the top of the game. We've been being fan-freaking-tastic for oh so long. Dang, it's crazy to think about sometimes, but I couldn't have asked for a better community throughout this journey. Can't wait to see where this journey takes us, especially with 1.9 on the horizon, that ATV, that swamp biome, some of the stuff in that live stream, man. It's a game changer and it looks beautiful. Ooh, I've been looking into the live stream a little bit more after the last episode where I mentioned it. And there's definitely some interesting stuff I'm gonna try to piece together and talk about in a jiff. I think you guys are definitely gonna be enjoying that one. So make sure, like I said, you're subscribed to the notification bell. Hit enter into the giveaway while you're at it if you're already subscribed and stuff. Like, come on, my guy. Only gotta leave a comment and like it as well. And bada bing, you win on this one. If you're watching the videos, bada bing, enter in on all of them. It's a pretty hard deal to beat, my guy. Same with that App Zone app. I do hear that is pretty freaking cool. No, but for real, huge thank you to them for partnering with me and providing me such an awesome opportunity where ultimately I can get gift cards for the game as well by just letting you guys know about it. Then I can get gift cards that ultimately I just use to show off the craziest stuff we can in game. Dish out the gift cards for the weekly giveaways and then also just provide you guys this method that's just I freaking love it, man. Playing games and just you get points for them. It's simple. And it's 5 minutes at a time. It's nothing too crazy. But all right, enough talking about that. We got other things to talk about here. Okay, we got this guy that we got to turn some stuff into. Probably got a couple more blind ones to killio before we're good here. Plenty of dog tags, however. We did get some of those. So all in all, ooh, I did forget the locker over by the Frenzy Giant. I am gonna go run back and grab that, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that in my own free time over here because that is gonna go ahead and bring an end to this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Hope that you guys did enjoy. We are so close to the next level of the savings pack. No worries, like I said, I will do my best to progress up that. But if you guys yourselves may have progressed, maybe gotten a lot of EXP from some of your activities, I love to hear how far that pack has gotten for you guys, maybe some of the stuff that you yourselves may have uncovered. And hopefully together this video can be useful, not just in the contents of the video part, but also the helpfulness that we can scheme up together and pool our resources and information into one. But that's gonna be a work in progress. Let's get to work on that, lads. But that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Best of luck to you guys joining the Chopper Gang, getting the Chopper gas tank, preparing yourselves for raids, breeding your puppers, leveling up your skills, getting past the multiplayer wall, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolutely fantastic day. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you next one. See ya.